Hi, it's okay. I'm hoping to use your customer size policy today. Yes, I'm leaving. Yes.
Right, there we go, ma'am.
Thank you.
Place this in the seat next to you.
Okay, thank you so much for your help. May I have a seatbelt extender, please?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
There's a lot to talk about here, and I'm actually a little nervous to make this video because I know as soon as I explain the details of how Southwest's customer size policy works, there are going to be some upset people here. So I think my best approach is to just stick to the facts, leave opinion out of it, and tell you how the policy works. Southwest actually offers two different ways to get a free extra seat if you need one because of your body size. Option 1, pay for 2 seats up front just to reserve 2 seats for you on the plane, and then
Yeah, Southwest Airline is doing something I've not seen before. Some people says they are rewarding obesity, while others appreciate the effort for giving extra seat to plus size women. Some have praised Southwest approach as amazing, while others have criticized the airline for rewarding obesity. Southwest customer size policy isn't new, but the reward attention brought to it in recent weeks reflect the increasing relevance of airlines.
So you want to hear my hot take on plus size travel and why I think every plus size traveler should get a free second and even third seat on an airplane? Then you better keep watching and sign my petition to make some real change. Let's just state facts. Plus size travelers need more space. And many people agree that plane seats are too small, even for the average size person. As a plus size traveler myself, I know how uncomfortable and unsafe it can be to squeeze into a tiny airplane seat. We are not asking for special treatment or luxury accommodations. We simply want enough space to travel comfortably and safely without fear of being discriminated against because of our size. It's truly that simple. If you agree that every traveler deserves to fly comfortably and without fear of discrimination, then go ahead and please sign my petition and share it with everybody that you know. Let's work together to make air travel more inclusive and accommodating for everyone.
A plus-size influencer, Jalen Cheney, demands free extra seats on a flight.
As my petition states, all plus-size passengers should be provided with an additional seat or 2 or 3 depending on their size and need. Airlines should also offer a straightforward refund process for those who are buying additional seats independently.
She believes that airlines are currently discriminating against larger passengers.
Hi, it's okay. I'm hoping to use your customer size policy today. Yes, I'm leaving. Yes.
Right, there we go, ma'am.
Thank you.
Place this in the seat next to you.
Okay, thank you so much for your help. May I have a seatbelt extender, please?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
there's a lot to talk about here, and I'm actually a little nervous to make this video because I know as soon as I explain the details of how Southwest's customer size policy works, there are going to be some upset people here. So I think my best approach is to just stick to the facts, leave opinion out of it, and tell you how the policy works. Southwest actually offers two different ways to get a free extra seat if you need one because of your body size. Option 1, pay for 2 seats up front just to reserve 2 seats for you on the plane. And then once your trip is over, call Southwest's customer service number and they'll refund you for that extra seat even if the flight was full. Option 2, just buy 1 ticket and then go to the airport when it's time for your flight. At the gate, let the agent know that you need an extra seat because of your size. The gate agent will check to see if there's an extra seat on the flight, and if there is, they'll assign it to you, they'll reprint your boarding pass, and you're good to go. If the flight is fully booked by the time you get to the airport and there aren't any available seats, they'll make an announcement at the gate to see if there are any volunteers to give up their seats to make space on the plane. If somebody volunteers to give up their seat, they will be compensated by Southwest in some way or another, probably with some sort of a credit. I'm not entirely sure what happens if there are no volunteers, but I would assume that you would need to find a new flight. Now, I said I would leave opinion out of this TikTok, and I will, but I have opinions, and I'm sure you do too.
This lady standing up to advocate, even sign petitions that all flying agencies should do the same. Before I even say anything, I want to know your opinion pertaining to this. Should airlines encourage this? We are living in a society where bad habits are being appreciated while people advocating for good habits are being looked upon like they are bad people. If airlines are standing up to do this, it is actually concerning. It is good to be what you want, you know, but it is important we talk about this. I don't want to be disrespectful on this video, but sometimes I just want to speak what I have in mind. It might offend some people, but please, we should have a common ground to this. Giving additional seat plus size people to me is concerning. This should not be happening. I believe airlines should be able to encourage people, to watch their weight. They should be able. Because doing this is like you are appreciating them for going in size. So I actually do this willfully. There is a YouTuber I'm following on. This guy was very small. He was not having attentions on this platform. But at a certain level, he started gaining weight, doing these food videos, eating all types of food, bunch of food like this, he will finish it. He started growing, gaining attention on social media, making a lot of money, spending back on himself without watching that weight.
Dallas-based Southwest Airlines is getting fresh attention for a policy it's had for decades. Advocates for plus-size travelers have caught on to the policy. It gives certain customers the option to request an extra seat at no additional cost. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joins us with more on how the policy works, along with reaction. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Clarice. Well, as you might imagine, this is a policy that's getting a lot of buzz. Southwest's inclusion policy has actually been around for about 30 years and appears to be the only U.S. carrier with such an extensive policy. And as you might imagine, reaction to this topic is mixed.
Plus-size travelers are giving high praise to Dallas-based Southwest Airlines for its little-known inclusion policy. It's getting a lot of traction ahead of the holiday travel season thanks to plus-size influencers.
I want as many people to know about this policy as possible so that people of all sizes, especially those of us living in larger bodies or even super fat bodies, are aware of the policy.
Planes should be accessible. We should have bigger seats.
Kimmy Garris has taken advantage of the policy 3 times, which states customers whose bodies encroach past the armrest are entitled to an extra seat free of charge. There's 2 ways to access the benefit. One is to talk to the gate agent.
When you pre-board, you're able to go get your 2 seats, and then you place the ticket in your second seat, and it just says that it's reserved, so you have that extra space.
But with flights often full, Southwest recommends plus-size passengers buy an extra ticket and seek reimbursement afterwards. The purchase of additional seats serves as a notification of a special seating need and allows the airline to adequately plan for the number of occupied seats on board. Some passengers we talked to at Dallas Love Field think the policy is unfair.
I think if you're gonna take up 2 seats, you should pay for both of them. So
there's a flurry of attention to this policy right now.
Tigress Osborne is with the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance. She explains the need for the policy this way.
These kind of policies just formalize that for larger passengers. Larger passengers are subjected to a different kind of scrutiny and a different kind of scapegoating. We are all uncomfortable on planes, but you don't look at the broad-shouldered guy and blame him for the problem. You do look at the fat person and blame them for the problem.
Yes, I can remember a few months ago, one lady sued, I think, Qatar Airways for discrimination, bigotry, for discrimination because she was fat. I don't know how it ended for just reasons like this. They have been doing this, advocating, doing video, posting, trying to call out certain airlines not following these certain rules. It is concerning to me. If you are like this, you should be able to pay for 2 seats. Allowing 1 seat for somebody, to me, it doesn't seem make sense. Yes. It is like people will just get up because they want to be getting this extra advantage. They just don't care about themselves. They just boom in and gain weight, start enjoying 2 seats. It is high time some of these people try to reason it I'm not hating any person or trying to, I'm just airing my mind on what I think. We are in a free world where things like this, we should be able to talk about it. If you think that it is necessary to give extra seat to plus size people, then you need to rethink again. This is not right. There are people that advocate for this, and when I ask them, why are you actually advocating for this? The kind of reasons they outline, I don't buy it at all. It is ridiculous to actually encourage people not to watch their weight because they think, they go to Southwest Airlines, have plus size seat. If you know that you've gained some weight, before trying to embark, you try to like do something, to see if you'll be able to feel free on your seat. That is what I have seen all through. So now trying to bring this as a policy, it is something that we need to look deep into.